Hello everybody and a very good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Good morning if you're joining us across the pond. It's lovely to have your company on, well, the second full day of our Crafting Christmas event. It's kind of day 3 really, because we launched it all back on Sunday. And boy, oh boy, has it been busy the last couple of days. Yes, it has. We are officially onto launch number 5 of our 12 Christmas launches that we're bringing you over the course of this week. And this launch has absolutely flown out of the door. Before we get into it, if you have just joined us, you may not know that our Crafting Christmas event runs right throughout this week. We are giving you the opportunity to get double points on everything, not just on the shows, not just on the launches, but on everything on the web. And by the way, we're obviously showcasing all of the launches, all of the fantastic new products. But if you go on the website, you'll find amazing 3 for 2 deals. We've got 25% off and 20% off selected Spectrum Noir products. We've got deals on Totally Tiffany items. We've got deals on storage, 3 for 2s on your papers and card, 3 for 2s on adhesives. There's loads there. Check it all out on the web. As well as that and the double points, we are bringing you free gifts as well for when you're shopping with us and you're spending £10 or $10. Currently, the free gift is this amazing die set. While stocks last, it's a stamp and die set, the Scenes of Light Nativity. That is worth about £20. You're getting it £10, $10 spend. That will be automatically added into your basket. But the one that everybody wants to get is our Christmas tree decoration. For 2023, amazing. This goes into your basket when you spend £50 or $75. I mean, just how super cute is that? If you do want to buy these, you can pay for them, but actually, when you spend 50 or 75, you'll be getting that added into your basket anyway, and you'll be spending that money today because our brand new launch, you will definitely be wanting to grab if you haven't yet got it. If you didn't set your alarm this morning, then you have missed out on a lot because we have got our brand new glitter paste and stencils and glitter glue showstopper, £88 or $104. We're 7 minutes into the launch show. Want a stock update? I'll give you one. 55% of the stock's gone. And if you're going to say, what? Yes, 55%, 55 gone, because we had a huge audience this morning. People setting their alarms for 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rock. They were here in their droves this morning, buying the showstopper, buying extras of the glitter pastes as well. This is a collection that everybody wants to get their hands on, from beginners to more experienced crafters, to mixed media lovers, to people who are just sort of dabbling in mixed media. This is a collection for everyone, and if you bought the previous glitter paste we launched back in February, this is a follow-up. This is the next one to add into your collection. The glitter glues are amazing, the glitter pastes are amazing, the stencils are next level. I'll take you all around in just a few moments time, but let's say hello to the lady who's going to take you through all of this over the course of the next couple of hours. She'll be here to answer your questions. She'll be here to provide the inspiration and the demonstration and to take your requests and to do a song and dance as well if you ask her. It is the one and only Leann.
What an introduction. Thank you, Ben. I'm really thrilled to be here and over the moon to be here with our new Christmas glitter paste.
Yes.
I know how much you loved them the first time we launched them. To be here with these brand new colours, and just, I know we've got quite a few questions in the last wake-up call this morning. Are they honestly different from the last pastes? These colours are entirely different from the original launch of pastes. You will not get any duplicates. Even Snow Angel, the clear one, has a different colour of iridescence in there. So they're all entirely different, but the performance is exceptional, and you're absolutely loving it. We are going to be making some really beautiful things this 2 hours. This one I love because it's just got that Snow Angel, just a little bit at the bottom there. See, working with the shimmer sprays that we launched recently brilliantly for you as well. So all of our mixed media products will work in harmony. This is a duet ink background with shimmer spray stenciled and glitter paste stenciled, and all 3 of them come together in perfect harmony, don't they? So you're going to use them with everything else you've got at home, or you're going to be using them to make a real statement showstopper piece. As you can see with that, that's my personal favourite. That beautiful stenciled background there, and again your shimmer sprays in the centre. You're going to be able to make your home decor. This is a MDF board, however many days to chalkboard, however many days to Christmas. Your home decor pieces, we're going to have a look at how to do this.
Love that.
On your candles. you're going to look at how to really use your glitter paste and do the background and the bells. Look at that ombre between the green and the blue. There's truly beautiful. And then you did see how we mixed brand new colours as well in Wake Up Call. So we're going to have a look at how to do all of these things, and then we'll have a look at how to use them on some different materials as well. So we'll do a little bit of experimentation as well as doing some regular demonstration, Ben.
We certainly will, and we'll keep it interactive as we did earlier on. So many of you asking questions, asking to see various demos. So ask away. If we can answer, we will. If we can do, we will. If we can't, we won't. But Donna says, good morning everyone from Vero Beach, Florida. Love the glitter paste, and all of you too. Well, back at you. Linda Armstead is in from Maryland. Zoe Carver's in from West Sussex. Gail Ramshead says, good afternoon all. Looking forward to the show. Penny Lowe's in from Michigan. Sarah Lee, he says, hi Leanne, Ben and team. It's George and Johnny in the gallery, steering the good ship craft today. They said, hello. Wendy's in, as Wendy Graham. Deborah Spencer's in from Raleigh, Texas. Carolyn Wilson from Florida. Only caught the last bit of the show earlier, and I'm looking forward to seeing Leanne use the stencils. I think stencils are the unsung heroes of crafting. Christine Mahoney says, hello again, everyone. Nice to be back for another show with the lovely Leanne and the crazy Ben, lol, with all the respect in the world when I call you crazy Ben. Thank you. I've been called worse. It helps to be crazy when you work here as well. Most people are. Lillian is in.
You don't have to be, but it helps.
Yes, the sign above the door as you come in. Kimberly Fish is in from Wiki Watchy, where the mermaids swim. Amelie Batiste is in from Kentucky. And Sarah Brown says, hello again, my friends, back for more fun, and I cannot wait to see what Leanne has got for us in this show. It's around 11 p.m. now in bed with a cuppa, nice and comfy. Well, I hope your Tuesday was good. Sherry Morris joins us saying, hi Leanne and Ben and Crafters team, getting ready for work. I had to have a showstopper of the beautiful pastes and glues. I thought I said beautiful pasties then for a second. That's my Devonshire coming out there. Definitely no pasties in this show, pastes. Thank you for all the hard work and inspiration with a beautiful products, Crafters Companion. Have a great day. Gail's joined us in Texas, and Micheline Lobdell says, good morning from Florida. Hi also to Betty in Oklahoma. Abby Rose is with us as well, and Clarice from South Carolina. Shall we have a look at all the colours? What I would say here is that if you love the look of the colours on the boards, and I think with any of the demos that you see today, you can see the sparkle that you're going to get, but it's never going to look as good until you get this home and see it for yourself. So if you're oohing and ahhing and wowing at that right now, wait till you see it in front of your very own eyes. 6 brand new colours. You've got your poinsettia, your fairy lights, your holly and ivy, the silver bells, your beautiful ice dance. And this is that snow angel, so like iridescent glitter, isn't it, is what we are saying with this, and it's got a beautiful iridescent sheen to it, all different colours to the ones that you've seen before. And again, we'll go through all of this in the show, and I know you guys will ask the questions again, but it's unlike any other glitter paste I've certainly seen, because it lays down so smooth, and as we were talking about earlier on, Leanne, it's perfect once you've laid it down to die cut, because a lot of people were concerned about that, weren't they?
Once it's fully dry, make sure that it is fully dry, but once it's fully dry, please do die cut. Those circles are all die cut with a nesting circle, so it's fine for you to do that. You might need your metal plate, if it's a frame or something like that, you might need that. But, you know, in terms of will it die cut, absolutely. Absolutely
it will, yeah. And again, you'll see just how beautifully the glitter paste lays down. If you've used other glitter pastes in the past and you've not really got on with them that well, you ain't used ours yet, because these are the best. Then you've got all of the stencils, so 4 sets of stencils once again. And as per the original collection, within each of the sets, we bring you kind of your main background stencil, you get your little icon, and then you've got your border as well. And clever, and I forgot to mention this first time round, Leanne, but you mentioned it in your first demo, there's a reason why there's such a wide frame on the outside, isn't there?
Yes, the wide frame on the stencil allows you to put your project down, and let's say the stencil is smaller than the piece of paper or the project that you're working on, a big bit of fabric, you know, something larger. You want to be able to take your glitter paste across and get all of the edges, but not go onto the actual project, so that border contains the glitter paste and allows you to go off the edge of the pattern but not ruin the project beyond and worry about having to mask it. So it just makes things nice and crisp and clean for you.
It's like a protective barrier.
Yeah.
Holly Jolly Christmas, and again you'll see lots of different styles of design here. This is our joint favourite, I think, that feeling festive with that stunning snow flurry. Here we've done that in the silver bells, so a beautiful background. The Christmas bell, the I Believe bell, Absolutely beautiful. Again, that's been done in your fairy lights. This is my favourite here, the Father Christmas and the reindeer, which again, if you watch Wake Up Call earlier on, you'll have seen Leann using this and mixing some of the colours to create the brown reindeer, because of course, yes, you can mix and match up all of the glitter paste as well to create your own colours with. This one, if you want to go individually, is called Graceful Snowflakes. Again, beautiful, big size background, border, and then that stunning icon to go with it. And then lastly in the set is your traditional Christmas poinsettia. We are going to have a look at this bow fairly soon into the show, because again, the demo that we saw earlier on Wake Up Call, so many people were then like, wow, I've got to get the set. I've got to get the set after seeing the demo. But beautiful traditional Christmas poinsettias there in that beautiful poinsettia glitter paste. You've got your bows, both for the borders, and then that beautiful kind of focal point, that icon as well. That's all of the stencils that you get within the collection, and on top of all of that, you will also get all of your glitter glues as well. There are 15 different colours that you're going to be getting. If you go for the showstopper, sparkling florals, your festive frost, you've got all that glitters, you've got your what's that one called? Glittering Ballroom, and then you've got your precious pastels as well. We'll be demoing these in the show as well, won't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
And what you've got there, all the different colours for sort of vintage Christmas, your more sort of up-to-date Christmas if you like, but if you just want to add glitter all year round, you have got colours for all of your projects. I mean, so much glitter, so much sparkle here. You will definitely want to get the showstopper. It's £88 or $104. You'll get your double points. What a lot of people have done, obviously I'm assuming budget is big, okay? If you have smaller budgets, you can go for the pastes on their own, you can go for the glues on their own, you can go for the stencils on their own, you can go for individuals, mix and match, create your own bundle. But let's assume you've got big budget today, you're loving it all, get the showstopper, best value for money on the showstopper, and then you can add in more. A lot of people bought the showstopper and then bought extras of the glue paste and the glitter paste as well. £88, $104, but do be quick. We're heading towards 60% of the showstopper has gone. Right, let us get going and get into it. So much to get through. Are we starting with the bow?
Yeah, well, let's do the snowflake. We're going to do them both, the snowflake and then the bow. Are we ready?
I think we are.
Okay, let's go. Right, so first things first, as Ben mentioned, your stencils have that wider border all around them, which just means that your glitter paste stays where you want it and doesn't go where you don't want it. It gives you that little bit of protection. So your stencils all have that. Before you start applying any paste, what you need to do is have beside you a tray. And this can be a baking tray, plastic tray, cat litter tray, whatever tray it is, not with any cat litter in it, of course. Just an empty tray. If it's a baking tray, don't then bake on it. Keep it only for your glitter paste, because you don't want any of the glitter residue getting on a cookie that you're making, and then you don't want to ingest it.
Could you use one of the tops off the Simon storage boxes?
I'm not sure it's wide enough for the stencil. If the stencil will fit in there flat... Oh, yes. Yes, the top of the Simon storage box. Yes, you could. Absolutely, you could use that if you want to. And then you're going to take some warm water with a good amount of dishwashing liquid in, and you're just going to put yourself 3/4 to the top of the rim of that. And then when you finish using your stencil, it goes straight in there, and that means that the glitter paste all washes off and your stencil doesn't get ruined. Because when this glitter paste is dry, it is like solid. And if you don't get it off your stencil, you'll ruin your stencils. So it's really important that you have that when you're working with your glitter paste, just to pop your stencils straight in and protect them. So that's the first thing that's very, very important. Now, I like to use stick and spray, my repositionable stencil adhesive, when I'm using my stencils. Any repositionable adhesive would do if you can't get stick and spray in the country you're in. Or if you can get our fabric or repositional fabrics, that you use for batting, that will also do a very good job for you. So just something to keep it down. You can also tape it down. You know, it's like our repositionable tape. You could tape it around the edges. You can do that too. I like to use the repositionable spray because it keeps all of the little pieces. You see that little bit there? It keeps them all flat. Down. So when you're going with your palette knife and the glitter paste, you don't pick them up and it doesn't go underneath. That helps you keep that lovely definition. Okay, so just make sure that's nice and flat, and then pick the colour that you want to go with. I'm going to do Silver Bells. because this colour of silver is exquisite. It's like a warm platinum.
Yeah.
It's not a bright silver. It's very different to the silver that was in the original launch. It's a much warmer tone and it's really, really beautiful. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm using my palette knife, and the palette knife I'm using is the one that has the bend on. I take the glitter on the back of that palette knife rather than on the front, and that just allows me to lay it down easier.
Yeah.
You can use a flat knife if you like the flat ones, because we give you all 3 in the bundle if you've got them. This is just my preference.
Okay.
And then you just start at one corner and lay it down. And it really is just smoothing it over the top and letting it fill in that space of the stencils. If when you've tried to put glitter paste on before, you find that it's missing areas, that's probably because you're putting it on and off at the same time. So you're probably being too firm with it. So if I show you like this, if you're doing that, what you're doing is leaving gaps, so you're not filling all of those spaces with the glitter paste.
Yeah.
So you're kind of smoothing it over the top. When you go, you're not scraping it all back off again. Does that make sense? Okay, so just make sure it's nicely covered. And you've got a good amount on there. And then what you can do is go and take off any excess that you don't need by just gently smoothing over the top. If I feel I've took too much off in an area, I can go and put it back, as you've just seen me do there.
Yeah.
Take off any that I don't want to waste. There's quite a bit. That goes back in the pot. So nothing's wasted. And it will last you a long time, because you actually need much less than you think. Seal your pot back up. Be good about sealing your pots to keep them nice and protected and dry. And then we do the reveal. So always keep the piece that you're peeling it away from still. So you're going to anchor that with a finger or finger and thumb. So I'm holding that still. And then I'm peeling my stencil up and away towards me. Up and towards me, not up and away. And then I can make sure that I've got that control. And I do it slowly. By doing it slowly, you're not going to disrupt the pattern. And you're not going to ruin it. And then look how fantastic that looks. Isn't it beautiful?
Next level.
And if I just give you a little
wiggle.
Whoa. Wiggle it just a little bit.
Come on, just
look
wiggle
at how
it.
much it catches the light. And look how close and beautiful that is. And I love it when we get this close, because look, in these 3 little petals around here, you can see those fine lines between the shape. The detail in the shape is maintained in that stencil with that beautiful fine detail, because of the fine particle in the glitter, which actually is what gives it the intense sparkle, because you get maximum refraction of light. And that's what gives you that beautiful, beautiful result. And when that dries, it will dry rock solid. And so it won't shed and it won't rub away. So that's how you get the fine detail.
Yes.
I've also got this fabulous bow here, which I'm just going to give a quick spray. You absolutely loved this in Wake
people
Up Call.
did love it. What's how long does it take to dry roughly with the?
So the ones that I did this morning.
Yep.
This is the snowflake from this morning, fully dry.
Okay.
So that's the one that you watched me do. This is the one I've just done. That's the one I did this morning.
Yep.
Fully dry.
Good.
No problem with that at all. Now, how long ago was that? I did that at 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
11, 12, 3 hours?
About 3.
And it's been dry for a good hour or more. So an hour or so, and it's fully dry. It will depend on the surface as well, Ben. That's a porous surface, so it's got more room for the carrier glue to evaporate.
Yes.
If you're doing it on glass or ceramic or pottery or something non-porous, it'll take a little bit longer to dry, but nothing more than half a day. You're not having to wait 2 weeks for it to dry.
Yeah.
Or three days or anything like that. It'll be in the same day that you do it, it'll be dry. Okay, so I've got the bow on there, and I've used my repositionable adhesive. I'm going to do the red this time. Same principle as before. We're just smoothing it over the top. So don't kind of put it on and put it off again. I think that's sometimes where, if you've struggled with stencils and glitter paste in the past, it's probably that you're taking off as much as you're putting on. And that'll be why you're getting little bits that are missing. So just smooth over the areas that you can see.
Yes.
Pop that down there. And then don't forget, you've got your stencil bath waiting in the wings to pop your stencils straight into. See, I'm struggling now doing this towards myself because I'm better doing it. I'm better swiping to the right, Ben.
Talked about this earlier on.
We did.
Left swipe, right swipe. We'll do some questions in a minute as well. I can see
Yeah,
loads of
absolutely,
questions
I'd love
coming
to.
through.
I'm going to need my glasses too. I can't see if I've got
Oh
any
yeah,
missing
your
areas.
specs.
Sorry?
Have you got them?
I think I have got them. I'm doing it. Oh, there.
I'd laugh if they were on your head.
Thank you, George. They're just beside me. Normally, I've got like yesterday. I was walking around with 2 pairs of glasses on my head, looking for my glasses.
Brilliant.
My husband said, "Leanne, you've got 2 pairs on your head." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good." Well, I was obviously
two pairs for the same thing.
yeah, like that. Two pairs of reading glasses on my head. Yeah, I'm sure we've all done it.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm terrible. Right. And now I really can't see a bat without them. I used to have great vision, and I really struggle with the fact that I can't see anything without my glasses on now. And of course, because it's short vision, I've got to have them on the end of my nose because I can't see long vision. So I'm always looking over the top of them.
Oh, so these are just reading glasses?
So these are just reading glasses. If I do that, I can't see you. You're a complete blur. But if I do that, I can see every one of your features, but I can't see that there.
Well, maybe put them back on then.
Yeah, I know. Right, okay, so got the glitter paste on the red bow, and we're going to redo the reveal in exactly the same way we did before. So we anchor the project, bring the stencil up and away towards ourselves. Oh. Look at that. How beautiful is it? Look at that. That is incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely right.
You will love, love, love working with these glitter pastes. And, you know, because I was generous with that, I'm going to just tip it. Can you see that it's actually raised from the surface? So not only have you got that glitter on there, but it's actually dimensional there. You can see there.
Oh, yeah, there you can.
It's dimensional.
Wow.
So it's raised from the surface as well. So don't be afraid when you're applying your glitters to, you know, put a good amount on there as if you're thickly buttering your toast, because you get that gorgeous, gorgeous payoff. And beautiful, beautiful look. So easy to do. And every time I use these now for the next 2 hours, that's all I'll do, every single time. The technique, doesn't matter what material I'm on, the technique does not change. The technique is exactly the same. So if you can put the stencil down, drag the glitter paste over it, peel the stencil up, you're going to get fantastic results with this every time.
The thing is as well, you've seen you don't actually have to use a lot of your paste either. A lot of it is going back into the pot after you've used it. So again, the 50 ml that you get in each pot will go a very, very long way indeed. Done a few questions.
Yes.
Already new colours being asked for. Tammy says, can you ask Leanne? Well, you say, ask Leanne if new colours for the glitter paste will be in the works, such as black or brown. Well, you mean you made brown earlier on, didn't you?
I made brown by mixing red and green.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can mix new colours by mixing 2 different colours together. However, you can be confident that there will be additional colours of glitter paste coming out at some point in the future.
Paula Brown's ordered the showstopper and the new penguin stamps earlier this morning, and looking forward to more demos. Amelie says, can you use fun foam as a homemade stencil and then use the glitter paste? Fun foam.
So if you're cutting the funky foam stuff, if you're cutting that out on an electronic die cutting machine or with your detailed dies, you could, however, it's quite, so I'm wondering why. It's quite deep. So you're going to be filling a lot of paste in there, and then you'd have to be pushing the paste into the hole. It's not going to glide over the top. So I would say it'd probably be a little bit of a challenge for you.
Okay. Samantha Leahy says, not usually a Blue Christmas fan. Cue Ben singing Blue Christmas. I wouldn't do that. I'll be having a blue.
I love Elvis.
However, I was very impressed with the blue glitter demo earlier, swaying towards a hint of glittery blue for 2023. Will you in the show at some point be die cutting something which has got glitter paste on it? Is the couple of questions.
I can grab a machine. I've got that. Got that snowflake background we did earlier.
Yeah.
So I can grab a die. If we can grab a die, I can absolutely do that.
When you remove the stencil, says Kathy, can you? Well, yeah, we can. I mean, well, can you clean off the stencil and reuse the extra paste so as not to waste it?
You can. Yes, absolutely. So if you want to put your stencil down somewhere, scrape off all that paste and put it back in the pot before you put it in your bath, absolutely, please do that. And to be honest, at home I would. Speed for me in terms of the demonstrations on a live show, so they go straight in the bath so the stencil doesn't get ruined.
Okay, a couple more. Question, could you put this is from Sarah, could you put the clear glitter paste over your coloured stamp image after you finish colouring it in with alcohol pens? And could you do the same thing but with watercolour?
100%, yes. And you can even pick it up with a paintbrush and paint it on for spot glittering.
And Joe says, what is the size of the biggest stencil?
7 by 7, the pattern. 8 by 8 for the full stencil.
I think that's it. Good questions, everybody. Lots of love for the first demos that we've seen already today. And so many of you saying that you've either ordered the showstopper or you are on your way to do it. No matter how many times, says Amelie, I see the reveal of the stencil glitter paste. It's magical each and every time. Just to quickly break it down, let's have a look at the individual collections for you. So if you just want to go for the glitter pastes, the 6-piece collection where you're going to get all of those brand new colours, so the poinsettia, fairy lights, holly and ivy, your snow angel, your ice dance, and then your silver bells. Those are the 6, so £36, $44.80 is your platinum price on those, just for the paste individually. Then we have got the stencils. So if you want to go for the 4-piece stencils collection, 12 in total, £24.80 or $30.40. I can't imagine there'll be too many people just going for the stencils, but you never know. You never know. You're definitely going to want to get those glitter pastes as well. And then you've also got all of the glitter glues in there too. 5-piece collection, but 3 bottles in each set, so 15 bottles in total for £27.20 or $30.80. If you want to pick up all of those, then every single one of those smaller bundles I've just shown you gives you the showstopper, £88 or $104. So in essence, you can buy everything there in just one easy click, and then you'll also get both of the free gifts as well. The die for your spend over 10, and then you've got the Christmas. Oh, there it is. The Christmas tree included as well on the over 50 or 75 spend for that. So that is all of those, and of course double points you're going to be receiving across that as well. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. So many of you shopping, jumping in, grabbing these. Donna says, I've loved the demos on Wake Up Call. Can't believe the snow angel on the vellum, spectacular. I bought the showstopper. And lots of people telling me they're practicing on lots of different things as well. I did put a practice canvas bag together with the previous glitter paste on it, says Terry, and it laundered really well. I wouldn't wash it a lot, but it will wash nicely. Back again for more inspiration, says Jerry Johnson. More sparkle and shine. Every day deserves a little glitter. And Jerry Johnson also says, how can anyone resist the bundle? It's going to be a full-on bling Christmas. It is sparkle and shine this Christmas with our glitter paste. Now I'm very excited because I can see over the other side of the studio. I don't want to jump the gun thinking that it's coming next, but I did say earlier on Wake Up Call, we were looking through all of the different items that you can obviously use your glitter paste on, and I had a lot of love for the candle, which we showed you a little bit earlier on, and Leanne did say that we were going to show you how to do that, and I've got a funny feeling that that might be the next demo that we've got coming up in just a few seconds' time. Crystal H says, I was doing so good with not buying anything, but you guys really know how to make amazing items that I just have to have. And EB says, I don't matter how many times I've said that I wasn't buying them, and then I wind up with a full cart. The team has again gone out and outdone themselves. Right, let us go back over to Leanne, and I believe that we are going to have a look at the candle.
We are.
Yes.
We are going to have a look at the candle indeed. I thought I'm not saving it till the end because you will absolutely want to do this, and you'll want to do 5 of them down the middle of your table for Christmas. You'll want them all over the mantelpiece and on the fire hearth and on the table on the occasion.
Yes.
And put them in a polythene bag. Tie a little ribbon round, put a cinnamon stick on, a little bit of dry. We've all got air fryers these days. Dehydrate your orange and lime, tie them all onto a little ribbon, tartan ribbon, round the plastic bag, gift. So,
lovely.
Where do we start?
Where do we start?
We're going to start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. We're going to do the snowflake that we've just seen. And what I've done is taken 2 wood slices and hot glued them together to make the platform for my candle. Okay, so that's been done in advance just to make the platform. Now, this colour here on my finished candle, you will notice is more of an icy blue colour. And so you might be wondering where the icy blue colour has come from, Ben.
Well, yeah.
Because we've only got a bright blue.
I know what you've done.
And a white or a silver. So I've mixed two colours together to get an icy blue. And we're going to do that as well. All right, so to prepare my candle for the stencil, we're going to use a little bit of repositionable tape. We're also going to use our spray adhesive.
Okay.
And so I'm going to, on the back of my stencil, spray adhesive. Be generous, because you are putting this onto wax. Wax wants to repel adhesive. So a little bit more than you would normally when you do that. I'm going to let that spray evaporate while I get the candle out. So now I've got the stencil and I'm just going to decide where it's going. So let's just pop it there. Now, to help me hold this down, what I do is take a piece of our repositionable tape on the edge of my stencil on one side. That's holding it, which means I can then pull that taut and get that nice and flat, ready to receive the glitter paste.
I've just had a thought as well
when I put it on. Sorry?
I just had a thought.
Yeah?
You know, with the bow,
yeah,
could you go
absolutely
bow,
right round,
right
round the candle. Yeah.
Bow.
Right round the candle.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you could. Now look, that repositionable tape wants to pop off. So if yours is doing the same, take another piece and just go alongside, and you are going to have to kind of hold it down. So just get it ready, and then I'll show you the little technique when we come to it, just to get that stuck down there. Okay, right, we'll come back to that in a second. We're going to mix the colour. So that's ready. Come back to that in a moment. Now, I'm going to take some of my bright blue onto my glitter mixing palette. So let's just take that out, and it's just a snowflake, so I don't need too much. That might be too much.
Okay, so blue.
So there's the blue, and then I'm going to take some of the silver bells.
Which one's that? Oh, silver bells, yeah.
Silver bells.
Yeah.
Do you know why we're called that, Silver Bells? It's one of my favourite Christmas songs.
It's Christmas time.
Nope, Silver Bells.
Yeah, it's the one.
Is that the one?
Silver bells.
Silver bells.
Christmas
yeah, that's the one.
Time in the city.
Yes, that one. I love it.
Hear them ring. Ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling.
Soon it will be Christmas.
Oh, I love it. It just makes us feel very, very Christmasy.
That was Bing Crosby, wasn't it?
Well, I love a bit of Bing.
Yeah.
And then if it's not quite light enough, you can add in a little bit of your snow angel.
How many days till Christmas, George? Johnny? How many? 167 days till Christmas, apparently. Don't you dare put a strap up, George. Don't you dare. Oh, 167 days.
167 days to Christmas.
That officially means... so, yeah, we are nearer then to this Christmas than last Christmas. Is that right?
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
I've got a cruise to go on before then.
Yeah, you have. Anywhere nice?
I'm going to the Caribbean.
What the? When are you going there?
November.
Yikes. How long for?
We're going for 2 weeks.
Ah.
And you know,
Need anyone to carry your bags?
Yeah, you can come carry my bags. Do you know, we're doing it because both my husband and I had a significant birthday and our 30th wedding anniversary in lockdown.
Ah, okay.
So we were just like, 3 years of miserableness,
Yeah,
2 big birthdays and an anniversary, can't go anywhere. So we're gonna treat ourselves.
Good for you.
So we've just treated ourselves. We've thrown caution to the wind. I've bought a massive straw hat. Literally, it'll shade 5 people that way and 5 people that way. Everybody will be getting under my brim to get away from the sun. And I'm just going to have the best time. Anyway, right, so I have mixed there the Ice Dance, Silver Bells and Snow Angel to make myself a pastel blue rather than the bright blue. And then I've got my candle, you can see there. It's stuck down at this side with my repositionable tape, and then I'm holding it still at this side flat with my thumb. That means that the stencil's following the curvature of the candle. Then it's exactly the same as we've done before. We pick up our paste and we put it on.
Do you know what, actually, Paulie, I think you could use rubber bands at the top and bottom.
You could use a rubber band at the top and bottom if you had a longer candle. This candle is shorter than my stencil, so the band would pop off and the stencil's actually reaching the bottom of the candle. But if you're using a tall pillar candle with a small stencil, absolutely rubber bands will work.
And Sue, I think I'm right in saying we can use these on metal because she's talking about putting them on a cookie tin.
Yes, absolutely. No problem at all.
Like that idea, decorate your own little cookie tins. These are brilliant. Again, like you said, if you've got a little craft store, why not buy some inexpensive candles or things like that, little ornaments or little glassware you can buy quite cheaply.
Absolutely.
And pop some of these stencils on, create your own bespoke Christmas gifts this year as well.
100%.
I mean, it's so simple to do. Because like we said, the fact it goes on everything but fish, doesn't it, this?
Everything but fish, and anything that breathes air. Anything that breathes under the water or above the water, we're not applying it to that.
No, but anything else,
we're okay.
We are.
Right, so I've got that all on and I've got a nice depth of it. I've been very generous because I want to make a luxury candle.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to be as generous as I've been there. But this paste on my piece of acetate there, I wouldn't waste that. That would go into my pot. Remember, we're going to have a little pot with a screw lid, and that's my custom colour to make my firework display later. And then you can, when you take the stencil off, take off the excess from there, pop that back in the pot. Don't waste anything with your custom colours. But for speed, we're not going to watch me do that every time. Now, we've got the same principle. So I'm holding my candle still. I've got it taped here, hinged to keep it still. So now what we're going to do is from this side, peel away. So very gently. And we're not rushing. We don't want it to ping away. We're just wanting to carefully do the reveal.
Peel away. Come on! Yes, Leanne.
And then peel it off. Now this can get it scraped off into the little pot. Now because I was generous, remember I said I was generous, I'm going to tip that. Look at the depth.
Oh, here we go,
of the glitter paste we've got on there. So you've got that beautiful depth on there as well. Look at the pattern. It's absolutely glorious, isn't it? When that dries, that is just a beautifully decorated candle. And I'm just going to show you the difference. So this is one where I've done it really deep, and this is one where I've been a bit meaner and I've done it thinner. So you just choose which you prefer. You're not losing any of the detail. The choice is yours. So while that's drying, I'm just going to pop that to one side. To the lady's point earlier, now take your knife, get it all off. Don't waste it. So this is what you would do. Clean your stencil before it goes in the bath. Like that.
And just to say, if you
and the other side, because look, it's being pushed through the other side as well.
You can obviously burn the candle now, because a few people worried. Wait till it dries, though, I think you said, didn't you?
So at this moment in time now, don't light the candle. There are still fumes from glue knocking around. But once it's... Has anybody got a lighter?
We can probably get one.
Am I allowed a naked flame in the studio?
We're not allowed one.
They're party people. They're like that. I don't think we're allowed a naked flame in the studio.
I don't think we're allowed a naked flame in the studio.
Can I just say, do you think I care? Do you think I care? Now that this is nice and dry, burn it, no problem at all. As long as it's dry.
Right.
So it has to be dry, and then you can light it.
Right.
Don't light it while it's wet.
Okay. Good.
Okay? Good.
Excellent.
Now.
Yes.
What I'm also going to have a look at doing with you is we can decorate our embellishments with it. So I've got a little paintbrush here, and I've just got some of my glitter paste, the Snow Angel.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pick a little bit up with a paintbrush, look, and just glitter my embellishments. And that saves all of the mess of putting a wet glue and sprinkling glitter everywhere and getting it on everywhere, including the dog and next door's cat. Because that's what happens in my house. And it's glued and glittered all in one go. And looks absolutely beautiful when it dries. And you look, tiniest little amount that I'm using on there. So I've die cut these flowers, I've inked them, and then I've just painted them with the glitter paste from the pot.
I forgot to ask that question earlier. Can you paint with them? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can paint with them. And then on this one here, This is cut from Craft Card, and I've done exactly the same, but just with the gold.
Yeah.
So you just pick up a little bit from the pot and paint it on. And so you get the lovely glittered embellishments as well. And you can put a little bit or a lot. It's up to you. And then you'll get that lovely glittered embellishment, you can see.
And those are just your standard Royal & Lang nickel, aren't they? So is it just wash them straight away after you've used them?
Just dip it in your stencil bath.
Yeah, yeah.
And as long as you wash it straight away and you get the glue off, it's not going to ruin the bristles.
Yeah.
So you could do the same with your holly leaves as well if you wanted to, with a little bit of the green. I'm not going to bother because you've seen me do it. However, these little bits of die cut here, brilliant with the glitter glue that comes in with the kit as well, because we can put all of the little dimensional berries on.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So this is where your glitter glue really comes into its own. Oh.
So again, as you showed earlier on, a few people were thinking, ooh, should I get the glitter glue as well? It's great for little embellishments, isn't it? Great for writing with, as we saw earlier.
Absolutely. So there we go, and you just let that dry. All right, there's mine dry. It dries a lot darker than it appears in the bottle because the carrier for the glitter is frosted. It's like what's the word I'm thinking of?
I know what you mean.
Cloudy colour, but it dries crystal clear, which means you get a lovely gloss in that glitter glue, plus the colour of the glitter really shines through, so it doesn't dry the colour in the bottle, just in case you're wondering. So I've done a load of flowers in that way. We're going to let those ones dry. And then I've just laid them all up. And then all we're going to do is take our hot glue gun and put some hot glue around... Oh, come on, hot glue. No, I'm not doing it. I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered.
To try and make that work. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's done.
Yeah. We know how to stick them on.
So look, all I've done is hot glue all the way around.
Yep.
And actually that's the base. So that's the little stand, and that's where the candle's going. Stick your little flowers all the way around. Once you've stuck them around, pop your candle on, and you've got a beautiful little gift.
I mean, that's, well, bought the candle inexpensively, bought the little wooden slice.
Yeah.
I mean, you're selling that at your craft fairs now for what, 12 quid?
Yeah.
15 quid?
There's the one I've just done.
That's immense. That's so good. So good. And like you said, think about decorating your Christmas table this year, having those as your centerpieces. If you like to kind of, have candles, over your Christmas hearth. We love candles at Christmas time. We usually have like the lights off in our house and just have candles burning. Love it. It's relaxing, isn't it? By candlelight. And also with the electricity bills, why wouldn't you? Candles. Candles are the way forward this Christmas, 2023. 4 candles. I nearly said that to you earlier. But this is the thing, obviously you're going to be creating with these because you love creating with them, and you're going to be decorating your home decor pieces, your cookie tins, to your Christmas cards, to your boxes, to your candles. And yes, you'll be doing it for friends and family, but if you do kind of fund your crafty habit by making to sell at craft fairs, then knock yourself out here. I mean, seriously, buy some of these inexpensive bits and pieces that you can pick up from the pound store, the dollar store, decorate them up with your glitter, and then all of a sudden you're making a bit of wonga right here, aren't you? Loads of love coming through. I love all of the paintbrush tips, says Cynthia. Evelyn says, I've learnt so much from these shows. I would never have thought to use the paste to paint with. Thank you, Leanne. So pretty, says Suzanne Dawn. And Sarah Lee, he says, I knew this was going to be beautiful, this launch, because Leanne was on. But wow, I love this show. I really want to play with my glitter paste and glitter glue now, and I cannot wait for it to arrive. It'll be with you soon, Sarah. And by the way, when you do get your paste and your glues and your making projects, make sure you pop them in all the various groups on Facebook and let us see what you've been up to. Love the tip on being able to use on small pieces, says Mary Kay Knoll. And Betty Gorman says, Leanne and her team creates items that are multi-purpose. Few questions coming. We'll do some questions the other side of the break, but I know Rosemary Birch just checked out a basket. She says, you can't have enough sparkle in your life. I've got a showstopper for myself and one for my sister. And Sandra says, I'm thinking about making candle collars using acetate.
It's out of acetate. That's imagine doing that and putting a little tea light inside.
Nice.
So making and then that, yes, like a lantern.
That's approved. Hit the spot over there. Leanne, you're awesome, says Cheryl. You bring us so many marvellous products. Thank you. It's wonderful to have Leanne doing more demos, says Evelyn. And Suzanne Dawn says, Leanne is now my favourite demonstrator. Sorry, Jan, if you're watching. Yikes. Craft wars all over again here, isn't it? Let's take a break. Let's have a short break. We're almost halfway through the show already. So now is the time to check out the basket. Get the showstopper if budget allows. You know that's the thing to do, and add more of those pastes in as well. We will come back, we'll answer more of your questions, and we'll do some more fab demos. But what a launch. You've got to get it now. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, is the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Join us for our Crafting Christmas event. We've got more festive fun lined up than old St Nick himself, including 12 brand new launches, double points on every purchase, and a free gift on selected orders. Make sure you join us on Crafters TV from the 9th till the 16th of July for all this festive fun, and find out more on the Crafters Companion website. Welcome back. Ooh, this is a comment. Sarah says, I think this is my favourite launch so far. Has this been your favourite? Let us know in the comments. What's been your favourite launch of the event so far? Sue Benson says, I made candles in vintage jelly jars. I told friends to return jars for refills. The candle collar is a great idea. I have so many candles, never realised until I put them in one spot. Ben says, Amelie, that completely sums it up, this launch. What a launch. I know, what a launch. Fantastic demo, says Tina. You can never have too much glitter. And this bundle is get it, got it, go, 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 says Jerry Johnson. And Cindy Thompson says, I could see going around my house using the glitter paste on so much. My husband better hope he doesn't fall asleep or I may glitter paste his beard.
Yes, please. Please, can we have a picture when you do it?
Which colour would you use, Cindy? Which colour would you use? I think a nice green beard for some reason. Maybe like a bit of green and red in there. Half green, half red. Shaddai says, nothing gets wasted. That is cool. I would love to have some of the glitter paste to create a lovely stenciled wall border in my bedroom. I mean, could you do that then, theoretically? Like, if you wanted to, like, hold it up and like glitter your wall, just go all the way around?
100%. Yeah, no reason why not. However, do be aware that to get that back off your wall, you're going to have to get a chisel to it.
Right.
Let me reiterate this. It dries like concrete. So when we tested this the first time, I've got a jar in my office where I just whacked the splodge on. Like I just got it out the jar and left it to dry. And we have tried. We've had scissors at it. We've had a chisel thing at it. We've we kind of get it off. So it stays when you put it on.
So be sure you want it.
So be sure you want to live with that for a very long time before you put it somewhere permanent.
A few quick questions, if you're ready.
Yes.
Shadiah says, you know when you're using the paintbrush straight into the glitter?
Yes.
Was that a wet brush or dry brush?
Dry brush.
Eve B, if I use the flower forming foam, should I put the glitter glue on before or after I heat the flowers?
Make your flowers, fully form them, glue them, shape them, paint a little bit of the glitter glue on exactly, the glitter paste on exactly as I did with the embellishments earlier. Kathy wants to know, will the glitter paste affect already dried paste if you wanted to add more on top of an adjacent area? No, as long as it's dry before you put a stencil on top of it.
Okie dokie. And I think, one more question. This is cruise related. Leanne, you're going to have so much fun on your cruise. We did a cruise a few years ago. Do you know which islands you're going to?
I'm starting in Barbados, and we're doing Barbados, Martinique, St. Kitts, Dominican. Antigua.
Been there.
Barbuda, come on pretty mama.
Aruba, come on pretty mama.
We are doing Aruba and Barbuda. And do you know, I was actually out with some friends and I said, we're going to Barbuda. They were all, there's no such island as Barbuda. I'm like, yes, there is.
Yeah,
and I went and checked, yes, we're going to Barbuda and Aruba.
Barbuda, Bermuda.
Nevis, is it Nevis?
St. Nevis.
St. Nevis.
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts.
And Nevis.
And Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Nevis, yeah.
That's where we're going there. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
I went to Antigua, I think I've told you this before, no, it's not a gag, it's a true story, but it's when Laura was pregnant with George and our radio station got picked to give away a holiday to Sandals Resort in Antigua, and as part of the package, the breakfast show team, which I was on at the time, had to go out there for a week to broadcast shows. Laura was absolutely...
thrilled.
Yeah, heavily pregnant with George, and I had to come home that night and go, yeah, by the way, I've got to go away with work in a few weeks' time. Oh, where are you going, London? No, Antigua. I'll never forget the look on her face. I will never forget the look on her face. I also played, if you like cricket, this would be a big thing. If not, you won't care. But I played beach cricket with West Indian cricket legend Richie Richardson, because at the time he was like Minister for like sports or something in Antigua, and he came down and visited us all. And yeah, got a T-shirt signed from him and everything. But anyway, you don't care about that. Lisa says, can you wash... Now, this keeps coming up, but we'll answer it again. So you can put it on fabric, can't you, Leanne?
Yes.
And what did you say about washing it?
Yes, so hand wash or cold wash non-biological powder in the machine.
Yeah. And Diane Macedo says the sparkle glues have just fallen into my basket and right out of the door. We're very busy for this full collection. Also very busy for the 12x12 paper pad that we launched yesterday. Now here's the story. So very busy for the Snow Queen showstopper yesterday. The showstopper went, and originally the 12x12 paper pad we thought had sold out. What's happened since? The paper bundle has gone because things like the 6x6 and the vellum have disappeared. However, and don't ask me because I don't know, we have found a small selection of the 12x12 pads. Now we had just over 200 of these earlier on. We have got just over 100 of them now left. So if you ordered the showstopper, maybe you were thinking about getting the paper bundle, didn't do it for whatever reason, and you're thinking, oh, chance to get the 12x12 is now gone. It hasn't. We've got just over 100 of these now left for you to get, and then they will be gone. So if you want to jump in and grab these, not one per customer, order as many as you like, but go quickly because these will be gone by the end of the day. £11.99. Or $15.96, the most stunning of paper pads. It was just a gorgeous collection, actually, and we're going to be looking at it in a little bit of detail later on launch party. So if you picked it up yesterday, you're waiting for it patiently to arrive, you enjoyed Sarah's demos, Leanne's got a few up her sleeve a little bit later on, along with, I'm sure, more demos with the beautiful glitter paste. But yes, this is your 12x12 pad, still available, just about 100 or so of these now left, £11.99. or $15.96. Plus you'll get your double points on that as well. Right, the brand new launch today, the showstopper, is now 60% gone. Lots of you shopping, lots of you buying, and lots of you getting extras of those glitter paste into your baskets as well. But it's everything, all of the stencils that you're seeing there, plus the glitter paste, and then all of the glitter glues included as well. So it's £88 for the lot. $104 if you're shopping in the US, and your double points included as well. Let's get back on over to Leanne. We've seen so many great demos today. What are you going to be showing us next?
Okay, so we're going to mix another custom colour. I want an aqua now to go on the bottom of my beautiful card.
Oh, okay.
I want an aqua paste.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to mix a new colour, and then we're going to have a look at how to use our stencil with glitter paste and the shimmer sprays at the same time. So you can see that you can use them with everything that you've been collecting and buying at home recently. All of our mixed media products work together in harmony. They work beautifully, so you're going to be good with that. So I just need to put a little bit of my repositionable adhesive on. I've already created my background. You've seen us do this lots of times. I've done that with Duet. Oh, yeah. And I've used our Duet ink pads and mixed them with some Harmony Water Reactive actually to get that colour, and done a little bit of the reaction and oxidisation on the bottom. A little bit of a vignette around the edge. Beautiful. Going to add some colour to it. Now I've got a tall panel here because I've got a tall card. Okay. And my tall panel is a little bit taller than my stencil, if you can see that there. Mm-hmm. And I don't want that bit at the top having nothing. So what you do then is you simply rotate your stencil on an angle.
Okay.
And when you rotate your stencil on an angle, what you can then do is pick up the card from corner to corner, and it will give you that lovely composition. So you don't always have to use your stencil in a straight line. You can rotate them. The patterns are directional. It's entirely up to you. So that's ready, and we're going to mix our new colour. So this new colour will require Snow Angel. Mm-hmm. I always want to sing that song. Earth Angel, Earth Angel, will you be mine? It's Back to the Future, isn't it?
It's when his family start disappearing.
It's at the Dance Under the Ballroom, Dance Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Isn't it Dance Under the Sea or Dance Under the Moon Stars?
It's Dance Under the Sea, isn't it?
It's Dance Under the Sea,
It's when he's playing it and then his family start disappearing in the photograph.
That's right.
And he falls to the floor, doesn't he? And
That's
then
right.
his parents kiss and he comes back to life.
That's right.
Yes.
That was an enchantment under the sea. That's it. So
the sea.
in my Snow Angel.
Snow Angel.
Snow Angel. I've got a little bit of my blue.
Yep.
In there. And I'm going to do a little smidgen of the green as well.
What sort of paper are you using, Laurie's asking?
It's watercolour paper.
Okay.
Come on, pretty mama. That's what Johnny's singing.
Baruba.
I love that movie. Cocktail.
Oh, I haven't seen that in years.
Oh, one of my favourite films of all time ever.
Was that about 1988?
I would say 88 or 86.
Yeah. It was around about, it was after Top Gun, I think.
Was it?
I'm sure.
Oh, I think it was before.
I think Cocktail was after.
Was it?
I want to say Top Gun was about 85. Cocktail was 88. Yeah. And in between was Days of Thunder, wasn't it? Was that Tom Cruise?
Look at that. Ben, you were right.
Good movie knowledge.
Top Gun. Look at, but never mind that.
This is Top Gun. Look at this.
Never mind Top Gun. Look at, in Johnny's words.
Yes.
Never mind Top Gun. This is top draw.
Yes, Johnny. Leave the catchphrases to me.
Look at that custom colour of aqua. Can you see it? That custom aqua colour that does not exist. I'm just going to show you. The blue is that colour.
Yeah.
The green, where's it gone? Is that colour.
Yeah.
Snow Angel, bit of blue, bit of green, aqua. Look at that.
This is alchemy, this is.
Look at that. That is my favourite colour. That's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Delicious. Right, so what we're going to do, it's good. Do you know when you just, sometimes you do something and you're just proud of yourself? You know, sometimes, do you ever do something, Ben, and you're just proud of yourself?
Yeah, I'm coming over. Look, you're going to get a fist bump.
Come and have a look, because,
Come over.
am I getting a fist bump?
Yeah, for being like so cool and super duper awesome.
Thank you. Look at it.
That isn't. Do you know what? You can't appreciate how good that is on the camera, because I just was watching on my TV over there. That looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
I mean, if you thought it was amazing, that looks even more.
This is why I'm proud of myself.
Which camera are you on here?
I don't know. There, 4.
Oh, 4.
4.
I don't know why I was looking over there. I think I'm like cross-eyed or something. Why's he looking there? We're over here. Yeah.
You were like that man up. You know, what's his name? He's on all the movies.
What's
Crazy
that,
Eyes.
Crazy Eyes. Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's on all the Adam Sandler movies. Go on. Away you go. See you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Right. So we're going to apply it to the bottom corner. And we're not going to worry about it being precise in places, because we want like a mixed media feel to it, where we just want it to feel a little bit random, okay? So we don't necessarily want it to be finished complete areas.
Oh,
there
dear.
we are. So we're just applying that on. Oh, this is going to look fantastic. I'm so pleased. Fantastic. I'm so pleased with it. I can't even tell you.
We reckon it's a mermaid tail colour. That's what Carolyn says.
Oh, yes,
it's mermaidial. It is mermaidial. Carolyn Zarnow. Beautiful colour you've made there, Jerry Johnson says.
Now, this is why when you get the showstopper, you need to get yourself an extra bundle of paste.
Yes, so you can do mixing and matching.
So you can do your mixing and matching. But remember, if you got the original glitter pastes and you're adding these to your collections, all the same formula, mix them in with these. All the colours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, don't just stick to... Do you know what I mean? So, alchemy is yours.
Alchemy is the law?
Yours.
Oh, yours.
Yours.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll do in that bottom corner there. I'm good with that. And right, so just before I lift this up, now I'm just going to clean my palette knife. Move that palette for now. In fact, I might just use that palette actually. Yeah, why not? Talking to myself, I get all of the right answers in that way. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Celestial map. Remember how much we love Celestial map, Ben?
Oh yes, the Celestial map. Wasn't your favourite though, was it?
It wasn't. It was...
What was the favourite one?
That just tickles your fancy for some reason.
It really does.
And I'm putting a little bit... George is so demanding today.
George hasn't stopped today,
I'm sliding it to the right. There we go, George. Just for you. Summer Meadow and Celestial map.
Left a bit now, George. It's not quite central, is it? Are you happy with that?
George, would you like it up, like a fraction to the top, to the bottom? It's spot on. Excellent. George is happy. We're all happy.
That's it.
And then I've got a little bit of the gold on here as well. Okay, so they're my 3 colours of shimmer spray. And then I'm just going to pick it up with one of these little sponge eggs.
Yeah.
And then dab it through the stencil. So these stencils will work with your shimmer sprays in this bundle, if you've got your shimmer sprays, just as well as they'll work with the glimmer pastes.
Yeah.
So don't think that when you get these stencils home that they're only for your glitter pastes, they're for everything else that you want to do. And this is what the great thing about mixed media is, you can really mix it up. They'll all work together beautifully. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to do too much. I'll clean that up in a second.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take some of this gold on my brush and I'm just going to through the stencil.
Splat.
Little splats. And I'm going to go over the top with my glitter paste even. I'm going to do some more in a second. Okay, so that's that. Building up the layers and the texture on that background. Then the reveal.
I can't wait
so
for this.
remember, we're doing it exactly as we've done it before.
Here we go.
We're peeling it up,
Slowly.
peeling it away, slowly. Look at the shimmer spray there. And then the aqua at the bottom, which is looking absolutely beautiful.
A wiggle.
And then look, can you see where I splattered it through? I don't know if you can see that, I'll pick it up. How I've got little splats of shimmer spray on top of my glitter paste.
Yes.
So it brings it all together absolutely beautifully. If you want to put a little bit more on, you can do that, and you can put your shimmer spray over the top if you want a little bit more of that texture in there.
The way you've designed this is reminiscent to some of the papers that we get in our paper. Do you know what I mean? With all of the different layers and depths and detail.
Just so you can see, so George will be happy, I'm actually mixing all those colours together and getting another aqua.
Oh, yeah.
And then splashing that all over there. Then you would just dry it off, and you can see you've got that shimmer poinsettia in the top corner. Can you see that design?
Oh, yeah, you can now.
Yeah, look at that, with the glitter. Once you put that all together, a little bit of vellum around the centre, topper, few little embellishments, and you've got a beautiful Christmas card for somebody, and you can create that entire thing yourself, no scrapbook paper or anything. That is a, from beginning to end, handmade card.
I mean, again, if you're selling that...
Oh, yeah, I mean, at least a £5.
At least?
I mean, a £5 you'd be underselling yourself, really.
You would.
At least a £5.
This time, next year, with cars like that, you'll be a millionaire. Look at all the magic, it's fantastical. At its finest, says Amelie. Never thought of using the shimmer sprays with an applicator, says Paula. Love, love, love it, Leanne, says Marianne. Paula says, yeah, never thought of using the shimmer sprays with an applicator. Sarah says, question for Leanne, can you mix the glitter paste on the glass mat?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's just, I had a piece of acetate down. You can absolutely do it straight on your glass mat. Just make sure you clean it away straight away, because remember what I said, the glitter pastes work on everything, so it'll set solid on your glass mat. If it's set solid on my vase in my office, it's going to set solid on your glass mat. So clean it off straight away while it's wet. Don't let it go hard.
Denise Starr says, I've caved, showstopper purchased, whoop, 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 whoop. Gillian Grady says, I heard Leanne mention this morning that the 12x12s were available again, so I jumped in and ordered a second pad super quick. We've got less than 100 of those to go round now. Leanne, says Rachel Prine, you are amazing with how easy you make the techniques. I think the thing to say is, I agree, Leanne is amazing. She's one of the most amazing people I know, but actually the techniques are achievable for all. I don't know why I'm still holding that up.
It's not me at all, it's the product, Ben.
But it is you as well.
I think all it does is, all I do, this is, and I mean, should I give my secrets away? I don't know.
I don't know.
All I do is give you permission to try.
Yeah.
I'm just enabling it for you. I'm just saying, look, don't be scared of it. Just don't be scared. Look, if I can do it, you can do it.
That's
Have
it.
a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Or this is how you do it, and it's going to look amazing. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be easy. And it's just giving you that permission to go, yes, it is easy. I can do it, because the products, the stencils, the glitter paste, the knife, does it all for you. I am not clever or magic in making this happen. It's the paste and the stencil that's doing the work, and you will absolutely be able to do that as well. All I do is make it easy for you.
Beverly says it's absolutely brilliant. Suzanne Dawn, so many beautiful makes. Seriously, cannot believe how many stunning items are being shown. And great stencil tips. Thank you, Leanne. Kendra Morris says that colour Leanne created is amazing. Makes me think of The Little Mermaid as well. We are in awe, aren't we? What a launch this has been. I didn't think we could get near yesterday's launch. I didn't think that we would be anywhere near topping it. I think we have. I think we have. This is absolutely next level, amazing. What are you waiting for? What else do you need to see? If you're still on the fence, what do you want to see? Let us know. If you've got a question, ask it. But so many have bought this, over 60% now. The showstopper's gone. Get yours now while you still can. Add in more of those glitter pastes because you'll be using them on blooming everything now, won't you? Let's get you to the checkouts. We'll give you about 3 or 4 minutes to get your carts checked out, and we'll come back with more chances for you to see some fantastic demos. We will also be giving one of you the opportunity to win £250 or dollars going into that draw on Sunday. Remember, every comment you send through gets you a step closer to that. I'll give you more details in just a bit, but right now head to the checkouts and we'll see you in about 4 minutes time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
what
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
The same people, we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your baskets. It is a busy, busy day, a busy, busy show. And thank you so much for all the lovely comments coming through. So many beautiful makes, says Suzanne. I seriously cannot believe how many stunning items have been shown. And Sue says of that last card, no person on earth could not want that card. You could frame it. I would. And a couple of questions. Tonya Unicorn says, Leanne, can you store tri-blend markers in the garage? That's one of my favourite questions of the day.
That's an exceptional question.
It's a great question.
And I have got questions in...
Aye. Doesn't matter. We can't see it. It's behind the screen.
I've got questions in return.
Yeah.
Do you live in the Sahara or the Antarctica?
Okay.
Because it'll make a difference.
Okay.
So...
If I live in the Sahara?
If you live in the UK, if you live in the Sahara, no, because the heat in there is going to be off the chart. I would very much doubt that you air condition your garage. So not a great place in a very hot environment to store your alcohol marker. If you live in an ambient temperature, here in the UK, yes, have your markers in the garage, no problem at all. But if you live in an extreme cold or extreme hot place, it wouldn't be the best. You'd need to keep them indoors.
I want to know why you want your markers in the garage.
Why do you want them in the garage? Don't know. Maybe it's just a space thing. Could just be like store in the garage, bring it into craft with. You know, some people might like craft, make it into a room.
Yeah.
So it's not fully, you know, it could be, yeah.
Anyway, let us know.
Yeah.
And a question from Cleo says, quick question, Leanne, can I use layering stencils with the glitter pastes?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I haven't tried it. And I want to say no.
Okay.
Because you'll get different depth. So even when you put your glitter paste on quite thin, it gives it a little bit of depth. So then each stencil that goes on top is going to be a little bit more depth. So you're going to have to put thicker paste on, which will then not get the detail because your stencil isn't flat to the card. So
Right.
that's a long answer. I'm going to say no.
Okay. And a question which I don't think there'll be an answer to, but I'll ask it anyway because I always ask your questions. Samantha says, since it's a Christmas theme, I must ask, will there be a Spectre Noir advent calendar or even 12 days of Spectre Noir launching in birthday month? I recall a conversation about this last year. No comment.
No comment. I can't say.
Okay, can't say.
There's something very exciting, but I can't say.
Do you know what as well is I don't...
want to say, but I can't.
Okay,
I can't.
zip it then,
I
because we'll get
can't.
in trouble. There's stuff that I never know stuff as well, but I know some stuff, and I can't. And there's been times when we've been talking about something which has been close to the thing that I know, and then I've gone to say it and then gone, oh, you can't, we just have to, so, okay, it's fine. I've as well, by the way, I found out something else today, even more amazing, about something for later in the year.
It's good, isn't it? Yes, it is.
You. Wow. I'm so excited. I want to tell you what it is, but I can't tell you what it is. I wanted to take photos and I was, no, you can't do. Anyway.
Have you seen, I'm going to digress for a second. Have you seen Dawn French on her Instagram? When
No.
she's talking, but she's not actually talking.
No, this sounds
Please,
funny.
you've got to watch it because she's just on a selfie in her car and she literally just, close up she goes, and you literally think she's having a full conversation. You haven't got a clue what the woman's saying, but you're there watching thinking, yes, Dawn, I agree with you. She hasn't said any words, but we could tell you about birthday week like that. I could say, oh my word, we've got a and oh my word, you're going to love that. And wait till you see that. Thank you, Dawn French.
Thank you, Dawn. Oh dear.
You digress, I'm sorry.
Wendy Graham says, all the Crafters Companion presenters are an inspiration to us all. You give us great ideas to use the products we buy to achieve the best possible results we can. And thank you to all. I tell you, we'll recap on everything in just a bit, but let's go back and see some more inspo, because I cannot believe we've got about half an hour left. This show's flown over. The day's flown over, to be fair. I know, it's flown over. We've got more shows to come later on as well, by the way. Launch Party will include, no doubt, more inspiration with this collection, and we'll also be doing some stuff with the Snow Queen as well, if you bought that yesterday. And there's still opportunities to pick up bits and pieces of that collection too, in case you weren't here for the launch. Beverly says, Ben, do you go home and tell Laura about all the new stuff? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because she's a bit of a, you know, the gums flap a little bit too much sometimes, and then she might tell someone who then tells someone. Yeah, so probably not. Oh, and Tonya Unicorn, who was the garage person.
Yes.
I've ran out of room in my craft room and have duplicates of many items, so I've expanded to my insulated garage, especially for paper pads.
Okay, if it's insulated, stick as many pens in there as you like.
Nice one. Right, final few sort of demos. Where do you want to take us next? I see you're mixing over there.
So I'm just doing some of my shimmer sprays again. I've probably done a little bit much, but never mind. And then I've got a bit of water here, and we're just going to make a bit of a shimmery background and dry it quickly.
Yeah.
So I want to show you how you can do your shimmery background and then stencil over the top of it. Again, for me, it's just about showing you how everything that you have been buying from us, they all work together brilliantly. So I'm putting some water down first because I want the colours to move nicely. And I'm just going to do that in the top two corners. I'll try and keep this pretty quick. And then we're going to pick up some shimmer colours and we're just going to splodge them in.
Is that the sprays again, did you say?
Yes,
okay.
the shimmer sprays. And I'm still just using those three that I picked out earlier. I've got Celestial Map, Summer Meadow, and the Gold. And then some water, just to get them to mix together. You'll take a bit more time. I am rushing.
Yeah.
Just so I can get to the next bit for you. But just splodge it in. And you do want it to be random. It's a suggestion of colour. You just want the shimmer really, rather than the full colour. And you do want it to move about and look like it's water dribbling on the page. And remember, we can do our dribbles. We want it to look like that kind of real random painterly effect. Do a quick dry.
Hi, Tony's Eagles, who's joined us as well. I don't know if I say your surname right, but I feel like I've not seen your name for a while. Just saying hi, Leanne and Ben and crew and crafty friends from Maryland. Super new products, you say. Loving all of the demos. Leanne, we've got new products launching every day this week, actually. Sheena's here tomorrow as well. Well, not actually here. She's going to be digital Sheena. She is going to...
An avatar of Sheena.
Hey?
Is it an avatar of Sheena?
An avatar of Sheena. Yes, she'll be... Well, where will she be? She'll be on your screen, but she'll be over there on the big screen, zooming in from her home studio. She's got a proper, like, professional setup now. And I believe going to be sort of crafting and also cutting her own cameras and stuff as well. So she'll be crafting, she'll be vision mixing, she'll be doing all of her impressions and things that she always does. Do you know what I would love one time? If we ever do another 3-presenter show, like we did that cartload a few weeks back with me, Debbie Fisher and Craig, I would love to do a show with Sheena and Leanne to be part of that mayhem.
That is a sight to behold.
Oh, I know I was going to ask you as well, a question which came in earlier. It's one which might require a bit of talking.
Yes.
So Robbie's wanting to know, the question was basically, where are you from?
Me?
You. Yeah, and how did you meet Sarah? Robbie asked earlier.
Where am I from and how do I know Sarah?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm from Durham. So I'm from the northeast of England, born and bred, always lived here. And Sarah and I were introduced by a mutual friend. So I don't know if you can remember Michelle Marsden of Red Hot Bed years ago, who sold on Idleworld and Create and Craft. I was very good friends with Michelle and did a couple of Create and Craft shows with her about 15 or 16 years ago now.
Yeah.
And Sarah was looking for someone. She needed help with product development. And Michelle said to Sarah, I know the perfect person for you. Let me introduce you to Leanne. And the rest, they say, is history.
Yeah.
We just hit it off straight away.
Yeah.
We just ended up being very good friends very quickly.
How many years ago is that now?
That is 15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, Sarah and I have known each other for 15 years, and I've been, in January this year, employed for 14 by the company. In January next year, I beg your pardon, January 24. 14 years. Yeah.
Even longer than producer Johnny. I thought he was one of the longest serving members. Is it 8 years for you, Johnny?
Oh, I've known Johnny for 15 years because Johnny was working at Ideal World. I went straight onto the TV for Michelle.
Yeah.
So I knew Johnny before I knew Sarah.
Oh, really?
Yes, because Johnny would produce the shows at Ideal World, but I was doing the bits and bobs for Michelle before I was introduced to Sarah. So I've known Johnny for 15.
And little known fact as well, talk to the small world, Leann...
16, sorry.
I met probably 8 years ago now, I would say, and I wasn't working in sort of shopping TV at the time, and then I got asked to go and work for this other crafting TV company, went in knowing absolutely nothing about craft, and did my first ever show with Leann.
That's true.
Yes, walked in, and didn't know. Well, I remember them saying your first show is all about dyes, and I was expecting like, you know, colours, and then you were like, this is a dye. I was like, what?
What's that?
Yeah, and I managed to blag my way through that hour.
You did
and here
exceptionally
I am,
well.
8 years later.
You did well. Now, so you see there, I've done the shimmer background, and now I'm going to take my paste and we're going to ombre. So I'm going to, thank you very much for filling time there, Ben. I'm just going to do a bit of repositionable spray on the back, and I'm only going to do 1/2, so you can see on one side I've got one finished, so you get the idea. So you don't have to watch it all happening. And then I'm going to use the gold and green, and we're going to ombre. So rather than mixing a new colour, we're going to mix them on the stencil.
Do you know what, I keep thinking, Robbie just said, thank you so much for answering my question. I've always wondered how Leann met Sarah. I keep thinking about doing like a little sort of Facebook, like crafty life stories.
Yeah.
Like sitting you all down and doing a bit of a, you know, Q&A, get the old red book out and this is your life. Because it's interesting, because I know, you know, now and again on these shows we'll talk about various things, but it'd be nice just to sit down and chat about, like I found out some stuff about Lily yesterday that I did not know, ever. Other jobs that she nearly ended up doing. And then like Leann, we were chatting to Leann just before the show. Never knew about, you know, what you were telling us before the show either.
Yeah. So I used to work at the police, in the Durham Police Force as a civilian in the training department. And had some great times abseiling buildings, going in the skid pan and being in helicopters.
Skid pan?
I was actually on Panorama.
Were you?
I was actually on Panorama with a shotgun at my head. This is a true story.
What?
This is a true story with Dermot Murnaghan, the new...
Yeah, Dermot Murnaghan?
Yes. So
he had a shotgun?
No, Dermot didn't. Dermot was running down the green with a big fairy microphone going, darling, you're a natural, thank you, when I was out the window going, wah, with a screaming with a shotgun at my head. So they were doing a reenactment of a live armed police in Darlington where somebody had taken their partner hostage, and then the armed police had to shoot to get him to leave the girl alone.
Right.
They were doing a reenactment of it, and they didn't have anybody brave enough to hang out of an upstairs bedroom window with a shotgun at the head screaming while being recorded on camera for Panorama. So they drafted me in out of the training department and said, you'll do. So off I went. Yeah, had some great experiences. Had to hide in a building with drugs stuffed up my jumper and have the dogs come and find me.
Seriously?
Yes, it was amazing. Honestly, such good fun.
Right, we're definitely going to do crafty life stories because I feel like we could do a good two-hour show with you.
So I've offered the green and gold onto the stencil on top of the sparkle.
Yeah.
And then we'll just pick that up. And you see, by just randomly placing it, you get that lovely interference of the gold and green on there, where they've got the ombre. So you've got the little bits. So not mixing a new colour, but letting it mix together. Now, when you do that background and you position your stencil in the two corners, that's the look that you're going to get.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Then what I've done is just an extra little panel there with just the shimmer sprays.
Yeah.
And then we're going to ombre the bauble. Have we got time for me to do that?
I think we have.
Because we definitely need to see that happen, don't we? So a little bit of stick and spray on there. And I've got my little watercolour piece. Stencil goes on. And then I've got my glitter paste, and I've got the gold and green again. I'm just going to start, and we've already determined I'm better swiping right. So I'm just turned it round, and I'm going to take a little bit of that green. And pop that on there.
Okay.
When I first started to work at the police force, I mean, this is not appropriate now, and I'm not condoning it.
Are you sure you want to say this then?
So, you know, in times gone by when things were appropriate, this was appropriate.
Right.
I'm not advocating it happens now, but that sounds dodgy, doesn't it? It's not that dodgy.
It does sound dodgy, but what were you going to say?
It's not that dodgy. So, the firearms department, I had a chair with 8 wheels on, you know, like an office chair, took all of the wheels off the chair and posted them back to me one a week in the internal post to put back on my chair, and said, if you get through 8 weeks, you'll be able to, you're one of us. So that was the first thing. The second thing, this is the thing that I was wondering whether I should tell you, I'm just going to tell you anyway. For charity, we do Pudsey Bear here, don't we? Children in
Pudsey Bear.
Pudsey Bear. So, and did you ever do penny a smack with the kids when they were little?
What?
So that penny a smack.
No.
So they'd go over your shoulder and you pat their bottom, penny a smack, and you get a penny for it. That was a thing years ago.
Must be a northern thing.
So, Neil Sturgeon, I'm calling you out, Neil, 7-foot police officer in the firearms department, put me over his shoulder.
Right.
Thank God I was wearing trousers. This is in the first 2 weeks of me working there.
Yeah.
Put me over my shoulder and took me around to the entire headquarters office, penny a smack, with a bucket for Pudsey Bear.
How much did you raise?
£247.
Wow! And you didn't sit down for 2 weeks afterwards?
So that, I mean, they were happy days. What can I say? Happy days.
Happy days. Oh, how we raised money back in the day.
Back in the day, and that was many years ago. That was, just to clarify, I've been here for 14 years. 20, that was got to be 27 or 28 years ago.
Wow.
Back when it was acceptable. Like the song in the 80s.
£47.
Back in 1987. Whatever it was, 1987. It was 1997. So it was a long, long time ago.
I thought me sitting in a bath of beans in the in a shop window was wacky enough. But there you go.
Right. So I'm going to put that on there now, and I've ombred it, and I'm just going to peel my circle. Remember, you hold it still.
Yeah.
Peel the stencil away.
Oh,
there we go.
Yes.
Look how beautiful that looks. Once it dries, that's an absolutely glorious topper.
Is.
This one, just a little bit different. There's a bit more green at the top. It's dry. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And then when all of that's done, and you put it together, you've got your custom background, your shimmer spray in the centre, your beautiful ombre topper as well, and you've created this entire thing yourself. So shimmer sprays, stenciling on top, shimmer spray panel in the centre, beautiful icon topper, and that for me is an absolutely glorious card, and anybody would be thrilled. I mean, you would be charging at least £10 to £12 for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's a big one.
And isn't it nice, again, the fact that Leann's incorporated so many of the new launches that we've had over the last few weeks. Just to talk about, because a few people asking, Beverly and also Tammy, what paper, what card have we been using with these demos?
Yes, so with your glitter paste, you can use anything, but when I'm incorporating the shimmer spray, I've been using watercolour card.
Yeah. And that again, I suppose, because Sharon's saying my paper sometimes warps when I use the glitter paste. So what's she doing wrong there, do you think?
So I would say you're using a thin paper, maybe a scrapbook paper. You're probably using under 160 GSM. And because the glitter paste has a water-based glue in it, it will ripple. But when it dries, you can flatten it back out again. If you use a thicker cardstock or a thicker paper, especially if you're putting quite a bit on, then you won't get that rippling.
Okay. Samantha said, love the idea of a Q&A on Crafters TV. It has to be done. We'll definitely look into doing that. If we can't do it on the shows, I will make it a priority of something to do on my little Facebook page. Amelie says, from the shimmer ink, glitter paste to the glitter glue, CC has us getting our sparkle on. And Samantha Cheney says, oh, Leann, I can just picture that story. And that is absolutely priceless. what we'll do is we'll have a little look through all the items that you're going to get, and I'll take some of these glitter glues off the stand as well, so you can see them a little bit more up close and personal in just a few minutes. But if you want to go for the showstopper, like so many of you have, we are now 70% of the showstopper gone. We launched this an hour and 40 minutes ago. We had a huge stock. If you weren't there for that chat at the start of Wake Up Call, because of the success of these first time round, when they pretty much sold out by the end of Wake Up Call, we've got an even bigger stock. So the fact that I'm telling you that 70% of the showstoppers gone before the end of the launch show tells you how many people love these, have already loved these and bought these even before the two-hour shows that we've done for you today. People didn't need the convincing because they've already got the original glitter paste, know how good they are, know how easy they are to use, and have come back and gone, right, I've got to get this next collection, this add-on collection, if you like. You're going to get these 6 colours this time. Again, all totally different to what you will have received originally from your poinsettia, fairy lights and your holly and ivy, to that beautiful iridescent snow angel. You've got your ice dance, and then the silver bells in there too. Just packed full of the sparkle, as you can see. Takes absolutely wonderfully, as you've seen over this show, to so many different materials. Die cutting, no problem at all. And look at that, the sheen and the shine. Like I said, if you've used glitter paste previously and been frustrated with them, been frustrated with the fact that they don't take very well and then they don't stay on very well, grab ours and you will not look back. You're going to get all of these stencils in here too, and as with the original launch back in February, you're going to get 3 stencils within each pack, if you like. We've got 4 packs to bring to you. Your Christmas poinsettia, each one brings you your bigger background stencil, your border, and then that icon as well. This is beautiful. It is called your Christmas poinsettia. Here we've used that beautiful poinsettia red, we've used the holly and ivy, and then that there is that silver bells. And as we talked about, we obviously saw the snowflake going onto the candle, but that one there I think would be a perfect one if you wanted to stencil and then wrap it around a candle. I think that bow would look absolutely beautifully done a few times round. Then you've got the Holly Jolly Christmas. So again, we've covered off lots of different styles of Christmas here, haven't we? With your kind of Christmas foliage, you've got the bells in here, you've got the beautiful bows in the other collection. That's your icon here this time, that beautiful, the beautiful bells and the holly in there. Then we've covered off your more traditional Christmas, feeling festive. I love how gorgeous does that snow flurry look. That's done in the silver bells once again, and then we've used some of that ice dance blue, and then that beautiful fairy lights gold for the bell. Just stunning. And then of course you've got those snowflakes which we've seen being used multiple times over the course of the shows today. Beautiful big background, stunning icon, and then the borders. What I'll do is I'll bring the glitter glues over for you as well, just so you can see the colours a little bit more. I know we've obviously not focused on these perhaps as much as we have with the glitter paste, but these are all of the colours that you are going to get within the collection. So you have your precious pastels is the first collection, and these are really, really gorgeous again for creating little embellishments. As Leanne showed you a little bit earlier on, you can even kind of do your little squiggles and swirls with these, write with these as well if you like. This next one is called your glittering ballroom. So you've got like a little purple in there, a little like blue, and a almost like a rose gold. You've then got your all that glitters. So these again more, I suppose, iridescent in their kind of makeup. Then we have got the festive frost. So again, a little bit more traditional, sort of more of a red, a green, and then a slightly different iridescent glitter you've got on that one. And then you've also got your sparkling florals, which is that final set of the 3 right there. All 15 of those you get, so you get 5 packs, 3 of each, and that is the complete showstopper. You can go for them all individually, but if you want to get everything in one click, then that is the way to go on your screen right now. £88 or $104, one click, you get it all, and you get your double points, and you get your free gifts. And like a lot of people have done, what you can do is go back and add in more of the glitter. Don't you dare, George. George, that's really unprofessional. That is really unprofessional, just because Johnny told you to. If Johnny told you to go and jump off a cliff, would you do it? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. That's very unprofessional. I'm going to be writing that down in the show report at the end to tell the bosses that you took a very unprofessional shot. As I was trying to say, if you would like to buy any more of the individuals, you can. If you want to buy more of the glitter paste as a bundle, you can. If you have a Thank you. If you have a smaller budget, you can buy individuals of the glitter paste, individuals of the stencils, or the glitter glues. It's entirely up to you. Wherever the budget lies, there is something for every single budget. What an amazing card we just saw over there, says Rachel Prine. Liz R says amazing. Carol D says Leanne looks especially lovely today. I love what she's done with her hair.
Oh, I don't think I have to do anything with my hair.
Oh.
It's just its normal wild self, but thank you very much.
Take that.
Yeah.
Love the demos today, says Charlene Matthews. I learned so much. Great idea for the candle decorations. Been a lot of love for that. Love the Jingle Bell stencil. And Crafty Angie says, a couple of questions. When one makes a candle, does the glitter go on acetate around the candle or directly onto it?
Directly onto it.
Yeah. We did, if you missed that, when was that? This show or last show?
This show.
This show. A little bit earlier on.
The first hour.
Time's flown over. And are we planning on either in this show, before, well, maybe not before the end or later, a few people asking just to see the glitter glues on white and black cardstock?
Guess what I've got in my hand right now? Glitter glues.
Almost like we planned it.
Look, glitter glues, because I want to show you, because you're getting them in the bundle as well, and I feel they've been a little bit neglected.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I thought, let's just have a look at some of the things you can do with them.
And the different colours.
So I've got just a little card here with some snowmen on, and I just want to show you how the clear one is fantastic for just adding a little bit of sparkle, so they can have a little bit of snow down there for them to stand on, because it's very dimensional, this glitter glue, so you can build up the thickness. And then when it dries, you'll get that lovely look. And if you want to add a little bit to the snowmen themselves, because you've got such a fine tip on it, you're able to be really directional with where you want it to go.
Do you heat this dry, let your puffy snow, or just leave it dry?
You just leave it to dry.
Okay.
You can use it with a heat gun, but you're not going to win anything with it. It's not going to change it. So just leave it to dry itself naturally.
Okay.
And just glitter it up. There you go. And it just adds that little bit of extra sparkle. And I do love a glitter glue because I don't have to glitter myself, the dog and next door's cat, when I'm trying to, blow the blow the glitter off. So that's how you would just use it to accent, if you want to do that. But look, I've got a lovely design here which has got some alcohol coloured background and a black die cut over the top.
Oh yeah.
You can actually use it instead of paper piecing to flood those shapes. So I've gone with a similar colour. So where we've got purple, just keep your nozzle touching the card, and then look, you can flood in where that die cut is and go in with your glitter glue and have glittered paper piecing. Because the glue dries transparent, that base colour is going to come through, and if you're using a matching glitter, you're going to get that lovely, lovely sparkle that goes in there. My top tip is just make sure that the tip of the nozzle is touching the card, and that means you're going to get that precise lay down and it's not going to go all over the place. So there's some of the purple. I'll just do it quickly for you, and then I can show you on vellum the
oh yeah.
Glitter paste. But I just thought this would be nice for you to see, and I'm just using the nozzle, the actual tip of the nozzle, to guide where the glitter goes, and just gently squeezing that tube to encourage it out, not squeezing hard because you just want a little bit. But that is so much easier and cleaner when it comes to glittering than having lots of wet glue, lots of coloured glues and lots of glitter all over the place.
How long roughly does it take to dry, asks Beverly?
Just a thin layer like this, about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Not long at all. So I'll just leave it there, but you can see you've got that lovely sparkle and glitter in there now, where you've been able to flood that so you can get those lovely looks and feels. That's one of the ways I really love to use the glitter glue. And I wanted to show you that because felt they had been a little bit neglected because we've been so excited about the pastes, and they deserve a little bit of time in the light themselves. Oh, now I'll just show you one light and dark card quickly.
Oh yes, that'd be nice.
Let's just show you with the purple and the green.
Okay.
Now remember what I said, the carrier colour in here is cloudy. So when this dries, it will dry darker because the cloudy goes clear and all you get is the purple glitter. So there it is on white and there it is on black. So you see, you can still see it.
Yeah.
It's just got more of a violet tone to it. So it will show up. And then if I do here, there it is on white. There it is on black. Now that'll look more white and frosted because the carrier is cloudy, but it will dry crystal clear. So you can use them on any colour you like. You can make pearls by just building them up from large to small. You can do freehand drawing with that little nozzle. Just make sure you keep the nozzle flat on the card. Don't hover it. By keeping it flat on the card, you can get really beautiful, precise lines for whatever it is you want to do. It's like drawing with them.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's your glitter glues.
Marvellous.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Have we got time for me to do the vellum, or would I do that next hour, do you think?
Yeah, maybe do it in the next hour.
Yeah.
We'll do it in launch party, because I know we've got more to show you with that, and I know we're going to be showing you more of the Snow Queen as well. Should we get a vote going for the demo of the show? I think we shall, because you've done some marvellous demos, and we didn't do one earlier, did we? So let's get Leann a star on the board. Come on. Let's get one for the week, definitely. On Sunday, you know what to do. Who's in on Sunday? If it was me, I'd be champion for Leann. We might have to have a word. Debbie Fisher and Michelle. All right, we'll have a word with them. But Leann's only got... How many have you got up there?
One.
One. We need to sort that out. Look at these. I mean, one of these has got to be a demo of the week. Can you number them up for us, please?
Yes. Number 1.
Yes.
Number 2. Number 3.
What is your favourite out of those? One for the candle. Is there one for candle, yeah?
1 for the candle.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Okay. A few questions coming in. We'll do those in just a second. Before we do that, though, I have the winner's name for this hour. I'm sure a lot of you know. If you don't know, if you've just joined us, each and every hour we are picking a name at random for anyone who's commented on the show, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. That name is then going to go into a draw. That draw is taking place on Sunday to win £250 or dollars to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. Yeah, I know, wow. And all you have to do is go, hello, and then you're in the draw. The winner of this 2 hours is, on Facebook, there's a name I know, and a lady who I did a craft along with a little while ago is the lovely Sarah Leahy. Well done, Sarah. Congratulations. There you go. There's your Christmas tree. I will pop it. Here it goes. Watch me. Into the box. There you go. You're in the draw. Congratulations. Well, I just wanted to make sure you saw it go in there, you know, because you think, oh, he's probably dropped it on the floor or something. But there you go. It's in the box. Well done. You are a step closer to winning £250 or dollars to spend with us. Few quick questions. And we'll talk launch party. Will there be... people are getting very excited about the glues and the glitter paste. So Renee and also Sharon asking about the glitter glues, whether they will become a staple in the Crafters Companion lineup, and will there be more colours?
Yes.
Good. I love this so much. Beverly says, if we use the white glitter glue over colour, would the colour show through?
Yes.
Can the glitter glue, says Skimmy, these are great questions, can the glitter glue and the puffy snow be combined?
Yes.
Oh, there's no more questions to come through now. Are you looking forward to launch party later on?
Yes.
Will you be doing more demos with this collection?
Yes.
Will we be looking at the Snow Queen collection?
Yes.
And have you had a great day so far?
Yes.
Do you think potentially we might be previewing some other launches that are coming up this week?
Yes.
Yes. Shall I go through the collection one more time just to fill a bit whilst we're waiting for the result to come through?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't even bother going over that time? Oh, my days. Just to say, OK, let's recap on everything. In case you've not been here, we are the hashtag Totes Profesh, Crafters TV. It was sort of day 2.5 of our Christmas event, because we did our launch show on Sunday. It's officially full day 2. This is the 5th launch that we've done, and it has proved, I would say, the most popular so far. If you're talking about kind of stock updates at this point, we weren't at 70%, I don't think, yesterday of the Snow Queen. So you guys have loved this brand new glitter paste collection. 6 brand new colours of paste that you're getting. Everything that I'm showing you here is within the showstopper. So 6 brand new colours you're getting there. all very festive indeed, with your poinsettia, your fairy lights and that beautiful holly and ivy, your silver bells, your ice dance, which is the blue, and then you've got your iridescent snow angel. All of those come within the bundle. If you want to get those as a smaller bundle on their own, you can. Then you've got all of these amazing stencils. Again, I think we've seen a lot of these being used over the course of the last couple of shows. But again, look, I mean, the beautiful background stencil there with all of that cascading snow, the stunning Christmas bell, the beautiful, my favourite stencil in this collection, Father Christmas there flying through the sky. And go back to Wake Up Call earlier on. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'd love to get like the brown colour of the reindeers going through there, go back and watch Wake Up Call, and Leanne shows you exactly how you do that, just mixing a few of the colours that you've got from this collection. Holly Jolly Christmas, that's all about your festive foliage, if you like, with your holly and your holly berries. And then you've got the beautiful jingle bells there. Once again, you get one big stencil within each set, your border, and then your bells too. So a lot of people have been chatting about creating bigger borders with these. Will they join up? Yes, they will. As we talked about earlier on with the Christmas poinsettia stencil set, where, I mean, this is a great opportunity for you to be able to do that, isn't it? Line this up. So if you're looking for a bigger border, or as we talked about earlier on, popping this potentially around something like a candle, it would work beautifully. This bow you guys have absolutely loved too. We've demoed that a couple of times across the shows. And then this stunning poinsettia background. And once again, just to stress, if you've tried glitter paste before and you've been frustrated, get ours. Even if you're still kind of not so sure if you're going to go for the whole bundle, please do yourself a favour and at least grab the glitter paste, or grab a couple of them and try them. And I promise you, you'll fall back in love with glitter paste, because they're ours and they are top notch. They apply beautifully, they die cut beautifully. And again, what you'll find is that these, I mean, they don't shed. If you've used glitter paste previously that shed and that just go over the place, these don't. They're incredibly made. The recipe is perfect for these, so you're going to have so much fun working with them. This is the final stencil set, which is your graceful snowflakes. And again, you've got the main stencil, you've got your icon, which is that beautiful snowflake there, and then your border included too. Those are available as a separate bundle if you want to just go for the stencils. Plus, we give you all of those glitter glues, which I'm so pleased we managed to squeeze in a quick demonstration with. So you've just seen all of these. Really busy for these individually as well. I think a lot of people now realising just how worthwhile it is to have these within the collection. So 15 colours you're getting, 3 lots within each of the 5 sets there. And as I've said, you get those within the showstopper. £88 for everything I've just shown you there, $104 and double points. If you want to go for individuals, you can. If you have a much smaller budget, again, you can just pick and choose. Maybe choose a few of the glitter paste, a couple of the stencils, however you want to do it. There's a budget for everything. It's all on the website, all on the shop the day page. Plus, of course, on the website, whilst you're there, do have a little look around, because as part of the event, we've got 3 for 2s. We've got amazing deals across core craft room lines, things like your cardstock and your papers, things like your adhesives, Spectrum Noir products. We've got 20% off pencils, I think 25% off various ranges. We've got Totally Tiffany discounts, all sorts of storage. It's all there for you, all worth a look. And one final mention on the Snow Queen 12x12 paper pad. These are flying, less than 100 of those to get through now if you want to grab one of those. We thought they'd all sold out. The bundle has now gone, but you can still get the 12x12 pad on its own. We have officially 96 of these now remaining. We had over 200 early on, but lots of people coming back and snapping this beautiful pad up going, I thought you said they were sold out. I thought they were, but they're not. 96 left. Those will disappear, I'm sure, by the end of the day. Do tell anyone perhaps who didn't pick these up yesterday, or who wanted more thinking they were sold out. Let them know that they are back in stock, but be quick, because those will disappear. £11.99, $15.96 platinum price. Add 1 or more into your basket. Right, the demo of the show. What do you reckon?
No. 3.
Yes. I think it was watching you put all of that together and the different sort of
all the different
techniques.
things, yeah, all of the things that come together. I mean, that is my personal favourite sample that's ever been made with a glitter paste in the history of the world ever.
Wow.
I really love it.
Yeah.
I really do. So that's a good choice.
That is a good choice. I mean, that almost, Leanne, you could say would be worthy of a vote for Demo of the Week on
But you would hope.
Sunday.
You would hope so, Ben.
I mean, you may well better that with your demos that are coming up in Launch Party in a couple of hours.
You never know, yeah.
But if you did better that, I mean, imagine that project
Imagine that winning.
the demo of the week.
Imagine, Ben.
I can just picture it now. Thank you so much for a fabulous show. Thank you to Leann. We've thoroughly enjoyed that. Cindy Thompson, I'll give you the final word here, saying the stencils are amazing. The Crafters Companion team continues to stencil the world and glitter the world. It's been a great show, hasn't it? If you're missing out on these, you truly are missing out. Take advantage of the fact that we've got these in stock now. Don't be convinced a few days down the line, because these will probably have disappeared. Get them now whilst you can. And like I said, whatever your budget is, there's something for you there. Check the website. But come on, you love sparkle, you love glitter. This is your opportunity to glitter and sparkle the world. I will see you with Leann in a couple of hours' time. More on this amazing launch. And if you missed the Snow Queen yesterday, we'll do a bit on that too. But until then, make sure you check out your baskets. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye for now.